But little longer, the storms won't speak forever. Master of the ocean, of the storms and the wind, King Jesus calms the ocean. Storms and winds, so his voice from him all right now, and he will give you perfect peace. Hold the fort a little longer, the storms won't speak forever. Master of the ocean, of the storms and the wind, King Jesus calms the ocean. Storms and winds obey his voice, call him up right now, and he'll give you perfect peace. When things are not going in the direction you have expected, life seems unfair and it seems no one cares. Life's song is raging and you are not sure of what to do. Hold the fort little longer. Hold the fort little longer, the storms won't speak forever. Master of the ocean, of the storms and the wind, King Jesus calms the ocean. Storms and winds obey his voice, call him up right now, and he will give you perfect peace.
Welcome.
Hold the fort a little longer, the storms won't speak forever. Master of the ocean, of the storms and the wind, King Jesus calms the ocean. Storms and winds obey his voice, call him up right now, and he'll give you perfect peace. When friends and family all have gone their separate ways, and loneliness is all that you feel, Jesus is the best friend. He will always be close to you. Hold the fort, the Lord is near.
Yes, my brother, I am a chorister by gifting, and this is one of my songs.
Hold the fort little longer, the storms won't speak forever. Master of the ocean, of the storms and the wind, King Jesus calms the ocean. Storms and winds obey his voice, call him up right now, and he'll give you perfect peace.
All right, welcome everybody. God bless you. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. You're all welcome. Yes, Juliet Mokete, God bless you for being the first. Brother Taiwo, thank you very much. Yes, I am, by the grace of God, I sing. That is actually my first port of call. And the song you just listened to happens to be one of the few songs I've been able to do, in my little way. So God bless you. Thank you very much. Yes, we're gonna discuss about something that I found, and then it is very good we talk about it. So without wasting time, let me just go ahead and let's move into the what is it called now? Into the discussion of tonight proper. I'd like you to please, yes, Ethel, God bless you. Tita, God bless you. God bless everyone. God bless everyone. Please, you can share. You can share, please. Share. Let's just go ahead and do what we are here for. So I'm going to show you this and then have a little discussion on that, And I want to plead with everybody who is concerned to as well show interest. So without wasting much of your time, let's just move into action. All
You are welcome to the End Time Truth Television, the channel for the lovers of truth, for the truth of the end time. So if you are a lover of truth, give us a subscription and God bless you. Shalom. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you today. Thank you, everybody, for being there. My wonderful viewers, God bless you. Thank you for coming. And if you are new, and did not subscribe to our channel, I want to ask you to kindly give us your subscription by, clicking on the subscription button and activate the bell icon so that the next time we upload a new video or go live, Google will notify you first. And so with this, I welcome each and every one of you in the name of Jesus Christ. There is a sensitive matter to me. It is very sensitive that I want to treat here. And yesterday, a close person was asking me of the video where the sister to late Osinachi Nwachukwu was seen soliciting for help for fund to feed the children of the late gospel artist and also to take them to school. I've not seen that video before, I must confess, even though that it is out there, and I'm sure that some of you may have seen it and some of you may not have seen it. And so when she told me that and also sent me the link, I was a bit surprised, I was shocked. There were some questions I began to ask, and I was just asking and I got no answer for those questions. And I'm aware that some of us, mostly Nigerians and even Africans, may also have the same question, in our heart. When I watched the video, I decided to look for other things that probably may back them up, or to have more idea on what actually inspired that video. And I did get some things, but I would like you to watch the video first. The video where she was, it's about 4 minutes or thereabout, and I will come back. God bless you.
I am Amarachi, the twin sister of late Osinachi Nwachukwu. Miss Osinachi Nwachukwu was known to be an anointed minister of the gospel. Through her songs like Igwele, The Cry, and The God of All Power, many souls were blessed. She was a respecter of every man, one who believes in being kind, and she has helped some people who crossed her path. She sadly suffered domestic violence at the hand of her husband for years. The last leaving her hospitalized from internal injuries sustained from being kicked on the chest multiple times. The hospital confirmed they observed heavy internal bleeding around her chest area, yet didn't know the cause before she died on the 8th of April 2022. The death of my sister left me and my family heartbroken. She also left behind 4 kids. The oldest were being in his early 10s. And since she was the breadwinner her family, her kids will definitely need help. The court served them quick notice, stating that their rent expired on 13th April 2022. So far, Her Excellency, Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, in her motherly love, has rendered help to us. She visited the children, followed up the case to see the justice prevails. Help the children to change their environment. She has written to the Excellencies, the Governor of Enugu State and the wife, the Governor of Abia State and the wife. She also wrote to the Commissioners of Women Affairs of both states. We are yet to get the response from them. My mother and I need help desperately to take care of the 4 children of my twin sister that was killed by her husband after she and the children had suffered years of abuse and domestic violence at his hands. No woman should ever have to live or die the way my twin sister did. No child should ever have to suffer the way our 4 children have suffered and are still suffering now. Please, help us. I am Amarachi Grace Eze Twin sister. See what you've done for me. See how you set me free. You are the living God. Oh, yes, no one like you.
All right. Like I said, when I was told of that video, the first thing that happened to me was I was shocked because I asked some questions. Having not watched the video, it was sounding a bit awkward and it was sounding a bit strange because for me and to me, there's another video I will play to you where even a lady, kind of echoed the sentiment of some of us. And I'm sure that if you have not also watched, you may be asking this question, like, what about the church? And what about the Minister of Women Affairs? What about the government of our state? What about the pastors and the people that he are related with and associated with? Those that invited her to come and minister on their podium. What about? There will be so many what abouts. And even though that I know that the husband's brother or relative, one of the husband's relatives that I know to be a politician, happens to be wealthy. Now, but I know that this kind of a thing, and given the way that the woman died, that may not be an area of visitation. It will be an option that probably might be available. So my first question was, why this time? I just want to erase every form of sentiment. I asked the question and I said, why this time? Is her husband not aware of, or was her husband not aware of she coming out to do this video? Why would she choose this time to do the video? Whatever it might be that would have necessitated her coming out to ask for her, would have waited at least after the sister had been buried, or even on the day of the sister's burial. That the woman still not being buried, and this one is happening so sudden, so quick. It is, to me, I thought it is a bit too early, and I still think that it is early. But on gathering the things I gathered, I came to understand, I realized it was not a making. It probably was not what she would have wanted to do now. So what I found out was that a group of ministers, ladies, women, some of them probably pastors' wives, some of them founders, women who are running church or who have churches that they run, and seeing that they came together and they wanted to fill the vacuum that one of their kind left. Osinachi was a minister, and so this to me was like a conscientious effort by certain group of individuals who saw her as being like-minded, even though the circumstances that surrounded her death wasn't or is not what they may wish for themselves, and really not what they may have subjected themselves to. But they felt as mothers that it was necessary to do this way. So why I decided to do the video is that I know there are some persons who might have had the kind of surprise or the mindset I had, initially. So, because I told the person that I was going to do two. I was going to do two videos, one for the pastor and one for the family of Osinachi. Maybe after rebuking the ideas of bringing people stand, then I can also solicit for people. But when I came to realize what I have found here, I know that it was not as if this was their own, or what her own initiative. By the things, by the virtue of things that the video that I saw, those women, coming out, doing a virtual launch. The virtual launch of this fundraising was actually done on the 4th of June, and it was said to be, fully supported by the Minister for Women Affairs, the woman that came and viewed Osinachi's children, that made the government actually, to take action. Because he was asking, what of the pastor? What has happened to the pastor? I mean, this woman was a prominent member in Unani's church, and we know that the church cannot train every child, that they have got. We know that the church is not possible for the church to take care of every family, but this one is a special case. The circumstance that surrounded the death of the woman is very, very special, and the father of these children has been, in custody because of the role he played while the woman was alive. So here I was looking at it that will not be nice if the church has failed to do something. And I was like, they're coming out now would be too sudden, and the church will be seeing it as we were not, contacted. And knowing that the sister of Osinachi also happens to be a member of Dunamis, I can fully understand that she did not do this in order to ridicule the church. Now, the Minister for Women Affairs also was said to be fully in support of this fundraising and other persons that are included. Maybe I should just let you listen to the anchor of the program. So,
the trust fund is to raise money for the children when they're going to school, for their well-being, but it is also against domestic violence. So please go ahead and share as many people as possible. We are the Osinachi Children Trust Fund, and I'm going to go ahead before I read what their mission is about and start playing the different videos, and you start meeting the different advocates for this trust fund, and they will tell you who they are, and they will tell you what they do and why they are involved in this children's trust fund. And you can read more about them because their profiles, they are women of what the Nigerian call caliber. These are women of the Lord. These are women who have been in ministry for well over 20 years each, and who know what it is to be a woman in ministry. Osinachi was a woman in ministry, and so we are doing solidarity with her to take care of our children. Again, I will keep repeating it throughout this broadcast. because a lot of people have been calling me, oh, she belongs to a church. The church should take care of her. There is a part for the church to play. There is a part for the pastor to play. There is a part for the people to play. We cannot say, oh, we'll leave it to the church. We have 4 children. We have 4 children. And each one of them between the ages of 7 and 12. And that's a lot of education if they're going to get to college level, graduate level. So the church cannot take on everything. So there's a part, every part of the body supplies something. The work of the nose cannot be done by the ear. The work of the ear cannot be done by the mouth. The work of the mouth cannot be done by the stomach. Everybody has their part to play. Now my question to you is, are you ready to play your part? When you hear that somebody says, hey, what do you do? When you hear that somebody's going through, it's not much money, $10, $20, $50. And if you are in Nigeria, Naira, 5,000, 10,000, even 1,000 Naira. Now look, I heard these songs, they moved me, they affected me. I'm going to donate this for the children. So right now it's for the children that we are talking about. So you have children of your own. May this never happen to any of your children. May your children never be stranded. May your children never be stranded in life. May your children never cry for help and not find help. So this is what we are talking about. The Osinachi Children's Trust Fund is to help the children by their education, help them get back on their feet, help them get counseling through this traumatic situation. The mother, I'll repeat again for those who are just joining, because I see some people are just joining us right now. Osinachi, as you know, has been in the media. She has been a worship leader, and unfortunately, on April 8th, she died after being in a coma for 5 days, kicked in her chest, beaten by her husband until she died. Yes, the government has stepped in and they arrested them. Unfortunately, what the world does not know is she died on Friday. On Wednesday, the landlord evicted the children from the house that there was rent being owed. So they don't have a house. They're not in school right now. They don't have a house. The mother's body is still lying after the autopsy, has not yet been buried. The father is in incarceration because he's facing the counts of that the government has given him. But doing all that, the law is taking its process against domestic violence. The woman is waiting to be buried, but the children still have to live. They have to eat. They have to go on. And I say again, people have been calling me and saying, well, what is the church doing? The father is a billionaire. He should take care of them. There is a part for the church to play. There is a part for the pastor to play. There is a part for you and I to play. The church cannot pay the school fees for the next 10 years for the 4 children. There are a lot of children in the church. The church has its own part, and they will play their part. The pastor has his part, and he will play his part. We are playing our own part as mandated by God. We are taking care of the children, and we're sowing the seed that our own children will never be in this position. Our own children will never be stranded in life. I have different advocates who are going to come on.
And again, it may look like maybe they have contacted the church and the church has done nothing. And so it came to that point where all they had was an option. Was no other option but to come soliciting for help from the public. Now, in her video, she revealed that the Minister for Women Affairs wrote to some individuals in government, like the governor of the state, and which up to now hasn't done anything. Now we would somehow conclude that it may not have been too late. So those were the things that I was thinking of, and I was like, no, this is coming a bit too early. Now it is also to I kind of now appeal to the conscience of those, everybody who is in a position to help. If you're in government, you are not in government for yourself. If you are any person that you are and you are in position to help these children, and not just these children now, but every other child or persons, individuals around you that you can help, go ahead and do so, because you do not know why God is still keeping you alive. So that was why I said that it was too early. But having known what I know now, I kind of have a change of heart, even though I think that it's something that probably should have done after the sister had been laid to rest. So having said this, I will be leaving the description and the link to the channel of the anchor of this program, the address, the GoFundMe, whatever, the bank details that this exercise is, intended to inculcate as they go along, as they go ahead, asking people to donate. And there are details of and how people will donate. At some point in time, like I said, I had a kind of reservation with it, but coming to understand that it was not one person's idea. It was an idea, a collective idea of certain individuals, and they must have come to agree on where the money must be paid, and I am sure that the money they will want to monitor and know how the money was,
Yes.
or is going to be used, right? So I just want to do this video. I'm doing it so that I can sensitize you to you, and I can also appeal to you. The person who sent me the video is actually eager to help, but she wanted to be sure that this is genuine, and I have confirmed. And from what I see, from what I saw, I can think that it is very, very genuine. Like I say, the video of the twin sister of Osinachi coming out, to plead for the public is actually a pedestal, kind of, where these people may base their action upon. They can't just come out like that and begin to, ask for help as if these guys don't have a family. So that is what I understand. That is what I think. That's what I think. So if you really want to help, if you want to donate, if you want to make, no matter how much you want to give, if you are, living outside of the country, outside Nigeria, there is an available channel of contribution that is also extended to people outside Nigeria. If they're living within the country, there is a bank account that is included. I have no part in it. I have no portion in it. I'm not coming to beg you for money. I'm only coming to lend a voice to this. Those children actually need all the help, necessary help that they can get. Even when their mother was alive, they must have gone through a lot of trauma, because of the kind of father that they have in their lives. So feel free, if you are led to support. God bless you. I'll be stopping it here, and I will want you to, if you have a comment, whatever you have as a comment, you can put it in the comment section. Like the video and share the link. Let others know about this. God bless you. Thank you very much. I will be coming your way in the next video. Till then, from me to you. Shalom. So with this, I want to believe that the church was in support too. And if you want to watch the entirety of this video, it is on the on this people's Facebook page, where you can get it, and also see other things that has to do with this very, very.
I'll introduce to you one of the advocates, Pastor Hope David. He's a fantastic worship leader. I'm going to go ahead to just talk just for a minute about feelings towards this Osinachi Trust Fund and why she is here on this. Before I do that, let me quickly play her background video each and every one of the advocates recorded at the first video, and you can see that on Facebook page and also on my Faith TV Network YouTube channel. We have all the first videos there. But let me play Pastor Hope David's song so that you can hear from her why she's here. So please, you're welcome. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're in this advocating for this.
God bless you all. God bless you. Well, my name, as you have heard, I'm Pastor Dr. Mrs. Jumorie. I am a founder of Dominion, our ministry. I'm also a life coach, counselor, and a domestic violence counselor. And I know there are so many women out there that are going through domestic violence. But we bless God that this unseen, naturally, death creates so many awareness for the society. We know this has to stop. And that's one of the reasons why I am here supporting this mission and supporting this church form. I want everyone to know you don't have to die where you are. Prayer alone cannot save you. Being prayerful alone is not what you have to do. You have to speak up and we encourage everyone. You have to lead. Jesus that we are all calling, God that we say does not like the world, does not hate the divorcee. He loves you. It doesn't matter your status. He came and died for you, not for you because you are married. And I tell you to people every time, marriage is not taking you to heaven. Marriage ends here. So if you're online, you're watching us, and you are in a domestic violence home, it is time for you to take action. So that's the reason for me volunteering to be part of this. And I support this platform. I support this mission, and we're ready to take it with it until all our women, our young girls, our young ladies understand that we are not in that marriage and being killed on domestic violence. So I am part of the advocate, and I believe that God wants us to live a good life, not an enduring life. God bless you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pastor
I think
Dr. Hope.
yes, bless woman of God. I want to thank you for all you are doing, how you took up this initiative, and everybody that's on the platform, everybody that has agreed to be a part of it. May the Lord bless you all. And I just want to lend my own voice because for a minute, can you just stop and think if this were my sister or if this were my daughter? Just for a minute. I don't know what I will do to that man if I say so. If that was my daughter or my sister. So, and that's why we empathizing, we feeling for the kids. Her mom, can you imagine what that lady is going through right now? Thinking about her child that could have been alive, now lying in the mortuary, and so much controversy. That's bad enough. And then to find out that it was someone that took her life. It is sure it was not her time. So that's why I'm part of this course. I'm a gospel singer myself. I know how much work we put in to even get to the level where she went, and yet she suffered. She suffered on every count. And that's why I hear that at least the children will not suffer again. She has suffered, but the children should not suffer again because of you and I. Not under our watch, these children who are like orphans now. I can say they are like orphans right now because the father is not there, the mother is not there. So can I plead that you be their father and their mother? As the Lord lays it in your heart, be part of this project. And let them not feel their father and their mother. Let them know out there so that we have mothers. That means we have a lot of mothers and we have a lot of fathers. That's what it is because of you and I. And that will make them better citizens. Because if they think of what their mother went through and what they will go through, it's going to affect them psychologically. But because of what you are about to do now, because of the step you are about to take now, it's going to make them to be better citizens. God bless you as you are part of this initiative. My name remains Pastor Hope David. Thank you so much, man of God.
Thank you, Pastor Hope. I want to bless God for bringing Pastor Hope into this initiative because she's a worship. We have 3 worship leaders on this initiative, and each and every one of them has been putting in their expertise and their wisdom as to how to move forward. Let me say this, and I'll say it openly. On social media, it says that Osinachi Nwachukwu is worth $300,000. She has no money right now. There is no money, no bank account. Don't believe everything you read. Somebody texted me this morning. Her father is a billionaire. Why cannot Dr. Emeji take up the whole thing? Why can't Dunamis Church take the whole thing? There is a part for the church to play. There is a part for the pastor to play. There is a part for us to play. And no one of us should expect that, oh, the church should take care of 4 children for 10 years, education and payment. That's our part as the people. To him that knows what is good and does not do it, to him it is sin. You need to do something for these children. Now, some of you might say, I'm waiting for Evangelist Token or the next advocate is going to come up to speak to turn on she's going to a nice place so that she can turn on lights and also she can come on board. But I'm waiting for her. But while I'm waiting for her, I'm saying this to you. Don't wait for somebody else. What if it were you, just as Pastor Hope said? What if it was your children? What if it is you? What would you do? How would you go about this? The children don't have a plan. And they'll say, oh, okay, if you're saying they might take the money. We have lawyers on board with us. We have lawyers, we have working on this trust fund. We have gone through everything. Osinachi right now is dead. Her body is lying, about to be buried, not yet buried. Her estate is intestate. For those who understand what that means, you cannot touch anything until the government, the probate court, appoints trustees. That's going to take another 6, 8 months, 1 year. So no money is coming in to the children. So right now, functionally, the father is in jail. Functionally, there's no cash going to the church. The Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, Dave Talonpo, has been fantastic. She's been rallying, she's been pushing, she's been calling, asking for help, getting finances for them to survive. It's not easy for 4 children. You and I know it. 4 children in Nigeria, even the feeding expenses alone per week. So if you think, oh, okay, I can't give money, what if you have a car, an extra car? What if you have a place they can stay? All right, okay, I have a 5-bedroom or a 4-bedroom. Okay, I can allow them rent free, sign an agreement 5 years. So at least I know I'm contributing 4 years. I've got that place up for 10 years. So everything is not money. If you don't have the money, if you have the money, 1,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 10,000. If you have the dollars, $1,000, $500, it's not too much to invest. And sow it as a seed and ask God, do something for my own children. I'm sowing to these children, don't let my children ever be struggled in life. So are you ready for us, Evangelist Token? Can you turn on your, we're going to be done in the next few minutes because we want to finish this part and then move to marketing. All right, Evangelist Token is a gospel singer, and I'm going to spotlight her right now. There she is. Evangelist Token, over to you. Who are you and why have you joined this course?
Hello, good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm a bit late because I'm in the car, but I will be very brief. My name is Evangelist Tukayeni. Evangelist has rightly said. I'm the president of Talk Spring Music Ministry and True Worship Magazine. I'm a gospel artist myself, and like Mama Hope has said initially, takes a lot to get into the studio, get songs out, and I know she has put in, late Osinachi, she has put in a lot to get her to the music level that she is. And it, every music minister knows that it takes a lot. It takes your life, it takes energy, it takes resources to have a successful music ministry. And to get to the point that she is, and all of a sudden, she has to be a victim of domestic violence. It's a very painful experience that nobody wants their sister or somebody that's loved one to go through. So I'm here to support this mission because I feel it's something I could do to help someone, to help the children of the late Osinachi. And I believe that it's a seed that I'm sowing into my future as well. Trusting God that the children will not have to cry. I'm trusting God that help will come for the children, and that is why I'm here. Thank you for this opportunity to do so, Evangelist.
All right. Okay, so everybody, thank you very much for being there. This is how far we can take it tonight. I will just let it be now. I will let you take your decision. But the reason I came up to do this was that seeing the sister crying, and begging for help, I was shocked. I was like, does it mean that the pastor of the late sister was not forthcoming? Was it that all the help that we were told was to come from the government, and the intervention of Talin Pauline, the minister for women affairs? So everybody came on board, and I was like, what is happening? And to be sincere with you, I wasn't so pleased. But after looking at the things that were there, the things that I saw, I came to conclude that this was just a group of individuals that came together in order to be of help to the family. And so they had to use somebody within the family. So all I'm asking of you is check the details in the description area of the video, and whatever is laid in your heart to do for the children, do. This is actually the best place to sow seed. If you're a seed sower, if you're a giver, if you give to pastors and to preachers and to what have you, this is the best place to sow, because you are sowing on a fertile ground. These children will not bless you back. They are not the ones to pay you. And the Bible tells me something, that he that pitieth the poor lendeth to his maker. He that had mercy on the poor lendeth to his maker, and his maker will pay. God is not known to be a debtor. And when he will pay you much more. He will pay in quantum. He will pay you, in a great measure. That's what Jesus said, great measure, shaking together, running over. That is what he will command men to give into your bosom. So as much as it is within your powers, please try and help. And God of heaven will reward you accordingly in the name of Jesus. For the umpteenth time, I'm not part of the team, so I'm not asking for financial help from anybody. It's just that I'm trying to lend voice to this. So if you also want to help, another way to help is to share this video so that those that can help them may watch the video and see and may be touched to help. There is a possibility that you may not have enough, but you can share the link so that others may look at it, see it, and consider it something that is worth doing. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and all of you that came around. God bless you so much. I'll be seeing you properly in the next video. And then, till then, from me to you, shalom.